So, Kuz, where do you think society's headed?
Where is society headed? It's tough to say. Seems like society is a little split. Um, some taking a more selfish pursuit.
Mm-hmm.
Others looking out for future generations that they'll never really see the benefit from their acts, but um, still considering the greater good for society.
And do you think, where do you think most people are?
I think most people want to do what's best for the greater good, but they aren't willing to put in the effort.
Hmm. Yeah, it seems like whenever you give people more work to do, they kind of shun that idea because they're already busy as fuck.
Yeah.
Hmm. And what do you think do you think our work system / our like routines kind of make room or encourage us to kind of do that thing, like do the thing outside of work that helps build future generations?
Like the routine of work or work, like actually.
The routine, I guess, yeah. Like, you know, your family and you have all this other stuff you have to take care of.
Yeah, I mean, the routine aspect, I guess it's probably hard for people to add something to their routine. Something, that our friend group has been doing, trying to add specific things we want to do. And so I think people's routines probably, the fact they have a routine should help them, but trying to implement something new into their routine is the hard part.
A lot of work to carve out time, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think that the education system that we grew up in gave us the tools to kind of think about how to augment our routine and change stuff around? And
The education system we grew up in, probably not. I don't know. I don't think they necessarily hurt us in that department, but definitely didn't provide resources or opportunities to allow us to, I guess, implement those changes.
what do you think? What do you think something like early education, like elementary school, middle school, could give people or give children that would encourage that type of mentality? Sorry about the hard questions.
No, this is good. This is good. I would say allowing students to like explore more in maybe like that specific subject instead of just having like bang, bang, bang. This is like new topic and just like, which is necessary. Don't get me wrong, but more exploration, I think, would open a lot more doors than just what we're talking about.
So like classes where you have like some sort of independent study project or something, or
yeah,
more like
it's like they give you like a rough field to look into. Which, mind you, it might be tough to do for like an elementary school kid. It might be more like a middle school, high school thing, but
right.
I've had conversations with a lot of people that have said like, doing this project, it was a pain in the ass, but I learned so much from it, So I think more
100%.
of those can open up a lot of doors, and it'll allow people to be more comfortable in just implementing or exploring new options or new topics, I guess.
So I guess to extrapolate that into our adult lives, the idea of doing more work is something that's like kind of shunned by people that are already working really hard. Like, I guess that same system where you kind of give people a little bit more work to do, but then they think back to it like, oh, damn, this was actually something that really changed the way that, I look at the system or my work ethic. Hard to do, huh? What do you think would be a good carrot? Like if you were to implement a system like that, like what is something that you think most people would be like, oh yeah, like I'm willing to do it a little bit more because you're offering this as well?
Like incentives?
Yeah.
Are we talking like educationally or just the people, like society?
Yeah, let's go with like adults.
Yeah.
Like I can think about money, obviously, like offering them like, if you partake in this thing, we'll give you like $100 or something for, 2 weeks of your time. And
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of work, but this is what we can offer type of thing. Or
Yeah. It's unfortunate that money is basically the main motivator. But I don't know, if people really care about the result or what they're working towards, I feel like there doesn't necessarily have to be like a physical exchange of, oh, here's your reward for doing this, Like those, if the people are like that are constantly looking for that, like money or something like that. I'm not talking about just like a rewarding feeling, but it's probably not gonna. The results aren't gonna come if that's the type of people that are doing it.
So you think it should be offered to kind of more specific personality types? Do you think that'd be more successful that way, or?
Yeah, probably. It should be like a screening process to see what the person's expectations are or the rationale behind the action, things like that, before they're even able to contribute.
Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. So in my head, the screening process would be like, have you done community service? Why did you do community service? Maybe like, what is the culture you grew up in your household?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you're getting as much out of the system as you could? What are your goals, type of thing?
Yeah, I mean, all those questions, especially the one like the culture of your house, that'll tell you a lot about a person, I think.
And where do you think a good place to start implementing such a thing would be? Like, what would be the ideal location for implementation of such a thing?
I mean, you could you mean for like the screening process,
like the whole initiative, kind of like, asking people, or say there's like a community service thing that you're offering that's going to allow more patients at a school or something, or more people to come in, more networking opportunities. Like do you think it should start in lower education, or do you think it should start like all the way on the top, like actual workplaces?
tough to say. I'd say in order for people to like try and enforce it or introduce it at a lower level, the people at the upper level need to have probably seen that it can work in order to actually try it.
Data.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Fucking data.
Yeah.
And if there was one thing, or if there was a couple things that you could tell younger people that are watching this about something like this, about this kind of mentality of doing more than what's expected of you, what would you say to them?
Good question.
Sorry.
What would I say? I would ask them, what do you want your impact to be when you're here? I think something I've been reflecting on. We get caught up in a lot of the individual pursuits, and I think that they're necessary for sure. But your individual pursuits probably won't last longer than you will.
Interesting.
So push the boundaries for future generations.
Word. Thanks, man. And what do you do, Koos? what is your background?
A little of that. Like my whole background.
Yeah, like what are you doing these days? Like your career, like things you're interested in?
I'm a dental resident.
Cool.
Takes up a good bit of my time these days. But when I'm not doing that, I like riding my bicycle, playing basketball, trying to learn Spanish. So if anyone has any tips for that, let me know. And trying to fix stuff, which I should explore more.
Koos the Builder.
More courses or books on that.
Word.
And embracing people, mainly.
Spending the time to be there.
Yeah.
Caring.
Hearing people's stories and helping people, lend an ear. Don't ever be afraid to listen.
I love it. Well, thanks, man.
Anytime.
Hope you guys enjoyed. I like to do these vlogs every day. The idea is to give people some things to think about, maybe tools to build their emotional intelligence and their purpose in life. There's a bunch of links in the description. Subscribe, like, share if you can. And hopefully we can keep getting humanity a little bit stronger every day. Take care. Actualize your potential.